Chief in Moscow in the Middle East, Dan Hoffman. It's good to see you again, Dan. First, let's please get your reaction to former National Security Advisor Robert O'Brien on the Trump guilty verdict, calling it unfair, saying the light of hope for political prisoners the world over has been extinguished. Every dictator, thug, and tyrant need only smile and invoke the names Merchant, Bragg, and Colangelo when confronted about jailing their opponents. Do you agree with that?
Well, I have a slightly different take on that. I think if you look at our adversaries, Russia, China, Iran, North Korea, those are dictatorships that absolutely trample on individual human rights and allow nothing of the sort of the rule of law that we enjoy in this country. And so they'll carry on doing what they're doing and repressing their citizens. I still believe that our country is a bright, shining city on a hill, as President Reagan used to talk about back when I was going to college. And, you know, those are the high standards to which we hold ourselves to, and we should continue to do that.
Okay, Dan, let's get your reaction to Secretary of State Blinken. He's reacting to news Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov reportedly told a news briefing that the Trump guilty verdict is President Biden's, quote, elimination of Biden's political rivals. You're going to hear that. And we want you to reaction to Blinken on Biden letting Ukraine strike inside Russia with U.S. weapons. Watch this.
The Kremlin has put out a statement saying that the trial shows the White House is eliminating Biden's political rivals. They're trying to use this as a way to besmirch the American legal system. How do you respond to that?
I would say that's a classic case of projection. I think if you look back, as well as look at what we're doing now, it reflects a very deliberate determination to make sure that we're getting Ukraine what they need when they need it.
His last comment was about Ukraine using U.S. weapons inside nuclear superpower Russia. What do you make of Biden allowing that?
So a couple of points here. First of all, Russia and the rest of our enemies absolutely are going to use whatever domestic turmoil we're dealing with in this country against us. That's what Putin does. He's a KGB guy. He always has been. It's propaganda, and they're trying to sow division in our country. Look, the Ayatollah has recently said that the students protesting on behalf of Hamas are part of the axis of resistance. So that's what you get from our adversaries overseas. When it comes to dealing with the Russian brutal invasion of Ukraine, what the Biden administration has done is given Ukraine the green light to target military sites that are being used to hit Ukraine's second largest city, Kharkiv. Very limited strikes inside Russia. They're against military targets. Ukraine has been saying that they need to do this to counter Russia's brutal invasion. And in spite of the fact that Russia has suffered over 400,000 casualties, they are carrying on with this barbaric attacks on Ukrainian civilians and civilian infrastructure. The war could end today if Vladimir Putin stopped the invasion, but he's not doing that. And the fastest way to end it is to give Ukraine what they need to defend themselves. The Biden administration has been way too slow to do that.
We've never heard anything like Russia or any U.S. enemy invoke or attack a U.S. president for trying to put their political opponent in jail or saying it's okay greenlighting U.S. weapons inside Russia. Dan, we appreciate you tonight. Thanks for joining us. We hope to have you back on again soon. Okay.